And good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Music Free Gaming. All the gaming of those other streams, but none of the music. Also, I can occasionally remember if it is morning or evening. Sometimes. Just may or may not be one of those days. I will leave it up to you to decide. Anyway, welcome. Boy, I just noticed all sorts of stuff shifted on my... There we go. Hey, so I managed to bump my mixer earlier today, and it knocked my monitor, which has my camera mounted on it, which has all... Yeah, anyway, it's a mess. There, I shifted it. It's good. We're done. Anyway, welcome. Hope you're having a fabulous day. Today it's going to be a little different. I'm going to be doing some stuff in creative. I don't do that so often. But I wanted to jump into the latest 1.17 snapshot and play around with some of the new materials. Because the new what do they call it? Deep Slate, I think is they called it. That just seems super cool. So that looks fun. We've got a couple of other cool things. So I figured I'd jump in. This is the latest update. What is this? 21W08 Baker. And this actually just released today. 08 Alpha released yesterday, but then they forgot to turn on iron generation or something silly like that. I don't know. So that's all there. But yeah, so let's get into this and figure out how this is going to work. Now, right now, I was swinging around a little bit. I'm in Spectator Mode, so I can find a nice cave. I thought it might be fun to find a good cave to start in. And there's definitely one here. Now, I sucked down a night vision potion a moment ago, so I could actually show you what this cave looks like. I'll probably do that off and on throughout the stream because, hey, turns out it's really dark down here. You know, but there are a couple of things that are sort of interesting. One, they added in the 08 update, you can see like here's diamond ore. They've got it now, so it's there. You can get it in two varieties, right? So if I come down here to like diamond ore, there's the regular diamond ore, which is in stone, and then there's a deep slate iron ore. And basically anything that can generate at Y level 0 or lower, something that can generate an ore in the deep slate, has a deep slate variant now. Excuse me, which is really cool because then you get this sort of, you get the materials in this darker color, which is cool. All right, so now I've got a problem, and the problem is it's dark. So let's grab a couple of things. Let's start with sea lanterns are spelled with an E, not with a W. So let's grab some sea lanterns first of all. All right, and because it's dark, I'm just going to throw some sea lanterns around. Stop. Okay, I'm going to try putting my fingers on the correct keys. All right, now I'm not convinced this is where I want to put anything. I'm just sort of... Actually, I'm just going to take this out. Let's suck down another night vision potion. I mean, you can... Before I do that, you can see how dark this is down here. And there are a couple of areas like... Take those out. Right, so it's dark, but you can see like up here, there's this glow lichen stuff up here that puts out a small, really low light level. I think it's light level 7. Oh, I don't have my overlay, so I can't show you light levels, but that's what gives sort of these little patches of light that you're seeing around in some of these places, like up there. So, all right, cool. So suck this down, right? See, there you go. See, there's some of the redstone in the dark in the Deep Slate. Deep Slate was called Grimstone in the previous release, and they decided to change that. All right, so first things first is I think I want to cut out this lava flow. Okay, because it's coming down and it's going to be sort of in the way. All right, yeah, geez, look at all the redstone. They said some materials like redstone and stuff are going to generate a lot more, significantly deeper. Do I have... I must have auto jump turned on. Hang on. Oops, not statistics. Options, controls, auto jump. There we go. Turn that mess off. Okay. Yeah, and where am I? I'm down at, yeah, minus 46. So, definitely down a ways. And they've also added a couple things. So the Deep Slate, this is what you're going to find in the walls. They added a texture on the top of it, so it looks a little smoother on top, like regular stone. When you dig it out, you get this cobbled Deep Slate, which gives you the same... Here. Oh, hey, look, I have an advancement. Right, so you get the Deep Slate, right? You see, it looks like that. It's got that pattern on it. If you grab the cobble, the sides are about the same, but it's the top of it has that same pattern on the side. So that's what it is. Also, in a previous update, they had andesite spawning down here with the Deep Slate. They replaced this with the tuff. Okay. They also added a new block. This smooth basalt, which is like regular basalt. Okay, but so you get like, here's the regular basalt, which has this thing on the top. The smooth basalt, first off, having a slightly different texture, but it doesn't have this sort of stone pattern on the top of it. It's just sort of unique all the way around. If you look at, right, and then here's the polished basalt next to it, right? So it looks really cool. And yeah, so let's start building something down here. And let's see now. I'm gonna have to. There are a number of blocks I'm gonna have to use, right? So I'm gonna definitely play with some of the Deep Slate, which has, right, they've got it polished. They've got some chisel. They've got some tiles. They also have bricks. So definitely have to play with a bunch of this stuff, and they have it in stair variety too, which is going to be really cool. All right, and now I think what I want to do, let's start with those. And let's see, yeah, they also have walls and stuff, which will be useful. Let's see now. Let's get rid of the plain Deep Slate and get rid of most of this basalt. I'm going to hang on to the smooth basalt, which if you're playing this in survival, you just smelt basalt, it becomes smooth, right? That's just how that happens. Okay, so anyway, I was deep slating. I'm going to take some... I might take some wall. I'm going to just drop that in the inventory for now. I do want to grab some Magma Blocks. And let's grab... Ooh, you know what might be good? Let's play with some of the Deep Slate, Lapis, and Redstone. So that might be cool. And let's see, anything else I want to play with for now? I think that's going to be it for right about now. And I think I want to start. All right, so let's pop up here for a minute. All right, so we've got some of these pillars that are showing up here. This is tough, I think that's right there. The smooth basalt they're using to now wrap geodes when you find them. I'm definitely going to have to use some amethyst, right? Because I can spell it's am-e. Right, definitely going to have to grab some of this nonsense because that's just going to be pretty as all heck. So, just throw that there for now. All right, so let's figure out where I want to start. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, you see this sort of ledge here? Right, sort of coming this way, and then dropping down and wrapping under. Let's start with some of this, okay? And I think what I want to do is let's take some of these tiles. I guess I should figure out where I want the floor to be. And I think let's take, I'm going to put the floor here. You can see it's got a slightly different sound they've added too for all of this nonsense, which is fun. It's got a little crunchier sound to it than walking on some of the other stuff. All right, so let's come under here and let's take some tiles. Yeah, I want to come in roughly in line with this natural pillar here. Okay, and let's bring this in. Oh, yeah, right about there. That's a good place to start. Okay, so let's bring this up this way. Now, I don't know what else I'm going to do with this, but let's put that there, and I want to start. Let's start with some magma blocks. Now, bringing the magma blocks in here is going to be fun. It's going to add a little bit of light, which is good, because it's dark, turns out. Now, what I could do is pour some lava down there too, but for now, let's just not worry about it. Let's just go with the magma blocks. Okay, so some more night vision here. Once I get a little, oops, that's not the right block. Once I get a little bit more light here, I'll let that go, and so we can deal with a little bit more of the natural. Now, I am playing this in peaceful right now, because really I just want to worry about building. There aren't any new mobs right now that I want to worry about, so I mean, axolotls are cute and stuff, but I'm not building with them, so. All right, so let's go there. And I'm going to head out this way, and let's take this, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Actually, 22, 23. And what I'm going to do is I'll put this here. I think I'm going to take out this natural pillar because nature is bad. We must destroy nature because it's just, frankly, in the way. All right. Get that out of there now. All right. Apparently, I've got a little bit of extra stuff down here on the ground, so take some of this out too. Okay, now okay, so let's just dig our way around here because That's just how Minecraft works. You dig, you place blocks, you know. Not being too crazy here. Let's just do the stuff, right? Okay. So that's going to go there. Let's play with some of these tiles. Bring these up this way. Okay, so bring that up somewhere in there. Okay, and this pillar is going to go away. Not that I remove the blocks any faster in creative. I suppose if I had been thinking about it, I could have set up a beacon or something, but I'd have to give it light all the way up to the roof. So, or the roof meaning like above ground, and there's nothing fun above ground right now. So, wow. Okay, you know, I talk on occasion about my ability to actually click on things. There it is. That's my ability. Not great, I think, but it is there. Okay, so we'll just bring this up this way. Now, I want to put a little bit of something in this gap, like magma blocks. Now, I was thinking what might be fun would be to take some polished deep slate wall, but I think that's going to block most of this light here, right? Yeah, because of the way they changed the walls. So that's not going to be the way to go. But let's maybe try some fence, and let's go with... What might be good in front of it? Oh. What's going to be good in front of this is the warped. Throw those up there. I'll worry about those in a bit. All right. So let's go ahead and just run some of this fence up this way. Helps if you get it in all of the holes. And just in random places, too. That's always good. Alright, so we're just going to start here. I'm just using the slate for the tower. Just because I think it looks cool. Which, frankly, is as good a reason to use a block as any. But honestly, I just want to play with the new blocks, so I'm using them. Okay, now let's... Actually, I want to use some... let's take some... There's cobble stairs, there's brick stairs, and there's polished. Okay, so let's see. Let's drop that back there for a minute. All right, so let's take... I don't think I want to use this tile. I think I want to change texture here for some stairs. And what I want to do is I want to come in... Okay, so there's the tile. Or not the tile. This is just the cobbled. I think that's going to be wrong. If I come in with the polished, on the other hand... Kind of like the polished. Okay, so let's just bring some polished in this way. Okay. Now I may do a little bit up top too, but for now, let's do that. And let's take some slab. Not slap. Slap is cool, but not what I'm looking for here. And let's throw in a little bit... Ooh. Copper might be interesting. Let's grab some copper slabs. Okay. But let's look at a few other things too. So let's look at maybe... So that's the Cobbled, which could be interesting. I'm going to grab some of the Slate as well. I don't think I'm going to go that way. So let's grab some Blackstone as well. Now, first things first. Let's throw some copper. Ooh, now that's not bad. Kind of like that. Oops. I'm going to throw a little copper in there. All right, now let's see. How high do I want this to go? Let's... Oops. I'm going to let this fade for a minute. I just want to see how dark that is. Now, the magma blocks don't put off a huge amount of light. Right, yeah, you can see it's still dark as all heck here. But check out the light of that column, right? Does that look cool? Yeah, so I'm going to light this up a little bit more, but we'll start with this. Now, I think what I'm going to do, let's take this out. Now, let me go ahead and run this way. Okay. And let's put some of the nice friendly fences, you know. They're friendly. They don't mind getting called by the wrong name, right? Sure. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing here that I did on the bottom, right? Sure, because that seems like a thing. Okay, I'm going to throw a little copper in there. Now I'm using the waxed because I don't want the color to fade on this. If you're playing this in survival, the copper will turn from the, well, copper color. It'll start there, and then it will turn green. And the green's not a bad color either. It's just not quite... It's not what I want to do here. Now, what I need to do is I want to take a little bit of something across here. Okay, I'm going to come out in the middle. Probably up this way. Right, we'll just slide right around this way. Cut through some of the tough and the deep slate here. Now I'm telling you now, I'm trying very hard not to make deep slate puns. This is a government-free zone, politics-free zone. It's not a government-free zone. That would be like anarchy, and that's just not cool. But you know there will be at least one deep slate joke coming at some point. Okay. So that's going to come through here. Now I want to do a little bit of something. Clean some of this out here. Anyway, you have been warned. All right, so let's take a little bit of something coming across here. Now, you know what? I'm going to definitely be playing with the ore, the Lapis or the Redstone, but I think that's going to come out here in a little bit. But first, I want to set up some form of... Ooh, that... I was thinking I want to set up some form of arch. Now, I could use some more deep slate, okay, which would make some sense. But the other thing that might be fun would be to come in here with some copper. And let's start with just the waxed, plain waxed stairs. And do I want to use the block or the cut copper? Let's grab them both. I may play with some of the green, you know, the weathered, oxidized copper here in a bit. But for now, Now, they don't have a waxed variant of the oxidized because there's no reason to wax it. It's not getting any darker. Okay, so let's play a little bit here. So what I could do is I could do something along the lines of a sort of traditional arch. I do need to clean out a lot of this stuff. Okay, now I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with it, but it's there, and I could make it not be there, so, you know, that's fun, right? Right? Mining is half the game, right? It says so right in the name. I'm thinking now, too, I probably should have started this forward a little bit, but we'll go with it. It'll be fine, right? Okay. Now, I am also going to be making some use of the Lichen. I had an idea for it, which just seems really cool, but I'm going to have to play with it some. Now, actually, no, I do want to do the stair. It's got an interesting sound when you place it in there, though. Okay, so that's slab, slab. I don't know. I'm kind of thinking I may want to sort of arch that way and then come down here, and then what is it? Did I? Oh yeah, no. This one should be a stair, right? And do another thing there somehow. Just sort of arch here to the middle. That could be cool. And then I need to do a number of things. So let's start with that. Okay, so coming across here. So what did I do? Did I put that on the fence? I did. Okay. Of course, it would help if I had a fence. Okay, so we'll just run this down this way. It'll make all sorts of sense. It kind of helps. Everything sort of matches, right? Matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a match. I like the fire. All right, so we'll just fill around this a little bit so I can get the stairs in. So that's going to go there, up, 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 down, down, stair. Okay, now it helps if the stairs are in the right place, right? Right, that is 100% in the wrong place. One of these things is not like the other. Right? Oh yeah, I see what is. Okay. Something along these lines, right? So, got some stairs I need to put in right here, I think. Yeah. All right. A little more night vision while I'm slurping away here. Okay, I think that's right. So I'll need to bring down some of this stuff, but we'll start there. And okay, so bring this right on down this way. All right, so now the stair happens right there. All right, so now, and then that would could come that way. Cool. So let's see now. Well, what do I want to bring down here? Now, what I could do... All right, let's take a look. Now, you notice there isn't a deep slate copper. It's because copper isn't found below Y level 0 where all the deep slate is. So, they didn't make a deep slate ore variant. Okay, so... All right, so let's just take a moment and go ahead and grab the tiles here. Now, actually, so that would be the slab. Let's, if I put a stair here, like, kind of like that, right? Sure. Okay. Oops, that's great. It's facing the, yeah, no, that's facing the right way. Cool. I did something right. Is Christmas miracle. Which, you know, again, Christmas miracles should be able to happen year round. That's just how that goes. All right. So what I want to do is I want to bring some light down here in the middle. Now, what I could do is let's take some glass. Now, oops. I spelled glass with an F, but got some azaleas. I have to plant some of those too. But let's look at some glass. Now, I'm not going to go with the tinted because I want to be able to actually shine some light through it and actually have it light up. The tinted glass, you can see through it, but you can't, but light doesn't pass through it. All right, so let's take some glass. Let's go with some I don't know. Some blue maybe, or clear some of that out for the moment. Glass. Maybe some magenta. I want something that's kind of light. Well, the purple might be good too. I'm going to play with those. Okay. It's going to be fine. All right. So now the idea here is I want to run some glass. Do I want to run it down from... No. It's going to run down here in the middle. Ooh, actually, you know what might be cool here? Is let's take some deep slate lapis. All right. You know, I'm not thrilled with this, to be honest. Let's see. So if I've got another thing here. So if that goes that way, this goes this way. It's going to be fine, right? Fine and fun and... No. There's a time and a place for it, and this is neither. So I think I'm just going to go ahead with the... going to go ahead and take the tiles. Okay. So do the same thing here on this side as well. Hey, what is this nonsense? Hey, Wolfen, how's it going? Yes, I thought I'd sit here and play a little bit in the snapshot and just have a little fun here. Now, oh wait, that was a ghast. Okay, thank you, Wolfen. There are no ghasts down here underground. I'm in the overworld. Oh, but thank you for those bits. Anyway, how's it going, man? All right, go ahead and bring this up this way. It's a long delayed ghast. Yeah, man. I don't know what it is. It goes. Well, that's good to hear. I don't know why that thing takes so long to fire off. All right. So it looks like what I'm going to end up doing is I wanted to do the glass, but maybe I'll do that in a little bit. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to basically replicate my tower here. Okay, so it's just going to slide around this way. Hey, Aiko! Welcome, welcome. It's been a while. Hope you're having a fabulous day, man. It has been a long time. Yep, I got it. I saw it there. My one happy missing block. Okay, we're just gonna... Oops, well... We're gonna very carefully misplace blocks because that's just the way we do things here at Music Free Gaming. Take out some of this stuff. Alright, now... Glasses are itching my face. For those of you who wear glasses, do you have this problem? Where they just making your face itch. Yeah. Oh yeah, well the time difference is definitely an issue. You're out there out there in Asia, as I recall, somewhere. And it's yeah, it's a heck of a time difference. But yeah, it's been going well. I'm doing okay. Getting over a cold a little bit, which is annoying, but otherwise doing all right. Ah, nice. See, you get the jump on the Fridays, you know, it's awesome. Yep, I was watching Kim and Jax earlier this well, it was afternoon for me, but she's in New Zealand. And so she's here, oh yeah, Friday morning, you know. It's like, okay, yep, I guess it is in New Zealand. Okay, so go ahead and just run this down this way. That is the one thing. It is dark as heck in these caves. Okay, so this is going to go this way. All right, now I do need a couple of things. Now, I want to have a couple of ways in. Yeah, I saw, Aiko, you were streaming earlier today. What were you playing? I know it wasn't Minecraft, I remember, but I couldn't remember what you were doing at the time. Let's see. Oh, I need stairs on this tower over here. And then I think I need to actually get some other stuff going here. Because I want to throw a little bit of actual light here. I mean, the magma blocks are great, but they don't really shed enough light to be super useful. Ah, a lot of random games. Nice. Nice, nice. Okay, so that's going to go there like that. All right. Ah, GTA. Okay, fun. Yeah, never really got into GTA. I played it a little bit. The Epic Game Store, of course, had it free, and I said, okay, let me just try the multiplayer a little bit, just because the races look fun and that type of thing. Oh man, such a... Well, that's it. You know, all the free games from Epic, but it's just such an aggressively racist and obscene game that's like, nope, I don't need this in my life. So hey, can I turn some of this stuff off? No. You get NPCs dropping N-words and all that stuff, so I was like, yeah, I'll pass on that. Nice. Alright, so I want to put a little... Ooh, actually, this might be fun. So let's take some... I want to take some copper blocks, but... Yes, the noob has entered the community. Yeah. I saw a lot of the GTA players were complaining about all the the epic noobs, you know. Okay, let's take some oxidized copper blocks. Because I want to take some of this green. Okay, now, the catch is, you know, can't really see it. Or we won't really be able to see it because it's dark as heck. I mean, I've got the potion of night vision, but... Okay, come on. I can fly. I know how. Okay, I'm going to move this back a little bit. Okay, so let's bring this up this way. Easy. All sorts of fun. Yes, yes it is. It's copper. Your weakness is copper? For those of you who've never seen Megamind, you are missing out. That's a fun movie. So, you know, surprisingly enough, that is Brad Pitt's highest grossing movie. I mean, he's been in lots and lots of good movies, but the movie that made him the most money, or that made the most money, whether it made him the most money, is Megamind. Which just seems a little weird, but, you know, it is what it is. Okay, assuming my memory is right and I didn't just make that up on the spot. Okay, so, good. I've got a little gap here, which is all sorts of fun. All right, so I've got this going. I've got this angle. Now, I want to do a couple of things here. So I want to bring some light in, and I want to do it in a couple of fun ways. So let's start with, actually, what do I have here? Sea lantern will work. What I'm going to do is I'm going to drop a sea lantern in here. Obviously, the color is now changing because I've got all of that there. Now I want to get a cauldron. Now this is a fun little trick that I've run into a couple of times. Grab a cauldron here. I need a water bucket. Ooh, actually, I think you can do this now. Let's grab a lava. Yes. Oh, yes, yes, yes. All right, cool. So I might not even need the... I don't know. Does that... It does seem to put off some light there, which is cool. All right, so I'm going to put that there, and let's run some glass. Now, I'm going to take some red glass here. Let's just see what this... So I'm going to bring this up this way. All right, now one of the problems I typically have when I build is I don't use nearly enough depth. What was I watching? B-double-O, I think, of Hermitcraft fame. And it was B-dubs was talking about one of his builds. It says, yeah, he's got like 4 blocks of depth in his build. It's like, okay, that's just crazy and also cool, and I never think about going that deep. So that's cool. All right, so that's going to come this way. And I want to do... Let's run... Oh, okay. What if I were to run some... something. A little bit of something. All right, now I've got got some water pouring down there. I had lava there, and I had some pouring down here. I stopped it because it was going to be in the way. Just going to put these around here while I'm thinking about it. Also the copper. Yep. The other fun thing about Megamind is I think it's about the only Will Ferrell movie I actually enjoy. Oops, he's got a style of humor that I don't typically jam on, but that was just a fun movie. Okay. So So what is new? So right now I'm playing in the 117 snapshot, and they've done a couple of things. First off, as my night vision potion wears off, you can see my Y level. You can't see my Y level because my face covers it. Let's see if I can hide myself here. No. Okay. Let's do it that way. Okay, so see the Y level there is minus 47. Yeah, they increased the world height. So they in the overworld it's going down now to 64 or minus 64, and they jacked up. You trust me? Well, that's fine. I figured I'd hide it anyway. It goes all the way up to a like 3 something. I think they added 64 blocks up top too. But they've added a bunch of this stuff. So when you get down to the in the overworld, the area below 0, you get this stuff called deepslate, which is basically it's a stone, and it's available in brick, polished, chiseled, and tile variety, as well as stairs and walls of all of those. They've also had a deep slate version of these 5 ores, because the other ores aren't available. They don't generate below 0. They've also added a number of other things, like, for example, Amethyst, which is going to be all sorts of fun. Let's actually get it. You know, I'm really bad at this whole clicking on things. Clicking. You would think, with all the time I've been playing Minecraft, I would be able to, like, click on things. Nah, that's just not me. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of this Amethyst. It's a very musical block. Ooh, I should grab a little bit of night vision so I can see what I'm doing. Oh, it's got such a great sound when you build up with it. Now, Amethyst you can find naturally, but you can't dig out. Even with Silk Touch, it doesn't... you can't pick it up. Oh, man. Yeah, so actually, let me show you here. Game mode. There's this really cool... Jump into Spectator Mode for a minute. Coming this way, I think. Yeah. There's one. These geodes generate. Right? And you can see these little growths on there. Those you can harvest those, and they let you create all sorts of fun stuff. Like you can use them to craft tinted glass, which you can see through, but it doesn't let light through. So the light level inside doesn't change, which is wonderful for like mob farms and things like that. You can also use it to make a spyglass, which so if you're looking for like a zoom feature or something, you've got that going. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and just run some copper here. Okay. Now, all right, so we're going to run some copper up this way. Now, that's looking okay. I want to try something here. Now, I haven't... Lichen. There we go. So, they've added this glow lichen. Now, you can see it... Now, you can't really see it well because of the night vision. But glow lichen, it grows sort of like vines. It doesn't spread on its own, but you can spread it with bone meal. And what the lichen does is it puts out a light level 7. So it has some nice features. I was thinking I could put some here, but I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, so on its own, it doesn't do anything. I mean, it glows a little bit. Fortunately, I've got the... I'd show you, but with the night vision, you can't really see it well. You can kind of see like where this weird color is. It just spawns naturally and just glows. And when you hit it with bone meal, it'll spread. So you can farm it and that type of thing. Doesn't put out a lot of light. I think it's a light level 7. But it just adds a little atmosphere. And actually, I kind of like it here in front of the amethyst. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. Oh, hang on. Let's take it off the copper. I just want it on the amethyst. Okay. Yeah, this is adding a fun little... One is a nice little bit of texture. Now, one of the things I thought about doing with it, and I don't know if I'm going to do it here or not. In fact, I kind of want to take this out, just as I'm looking at this and talking to myself. One of the things that would be kind of cool to do with it is... Oops, take that out. Would be to, like, use it as an... Darn it. Use it to emphasize something, right? So let's come over here for a minute and take out some of this. Right, so let's say you want to build up a little bit of a wall. Okay. So I'm going to use some tiles here, and what I want to do is I'm going to build this wall up kind of up here a little bit. Maybe I'll do I have some stairs? I do. Cool. So let's throw some of this up here. What is a console or browser war? So it's arguing over which console or browser is the best. And honestly, I don't care. I don't need arguments over Xbox or Atari or anything else like that, you know. All right. So what you can do? Yeah, they all have their... Yeah, whatever you like to play really is what it is. Okay, so one of the things you can do, yeah, is to come in here with a little bit of the Lichen. Now, when this... how much time do I have until this wears off? A couple of minutes. So I'll show you when this wears off. But you could put the Lichen like back here behind the wall. Here, I'll just... Since I'm here, I'm feeling creative. We'll just slap this in this way. Okay, in fact, I'm going to take out that, and I want to slap some Lichen under there as well. Put that tuff back. So what'll be cool is that the Lichen around the back will just add a little bit of light around it to highlight it. And yeah, some fans are super loyal, and they start arguing about it. I don't need any of that nonsense. Actually, you know what would be really cool on this? Let's come. Deep slate. Let's grab some chiseled, and let's get some. What do you think? Red or blue? Some lapis or some redstone? Or maybe both. Let's come in the middle. I'm gonna put that here, and let's take a little bit of... I'm going to take some of the blue here. You know, that's good, but I think I want to use the red, just a little more contrast on that. Okay. There we go. And, yeah. Oh, that's... Okay, cool. I'm not in survival often, so let's see. Okay. So at P, because I can type. Oops, here we go. Night vision. There we go. Oh, you need to add give to? Oh, okay. Ah, okay. There we go. Let's see. Give me a well, let's see. You know, I do this so often, you can tell, right? Well, it was just, since I've got the night vision on, right? So you can see, get just a little bit of highlight from the glow lichen. So if you got some dark stuff behind it, it just gives a little bit to make it stand out. And you can see here on the wall, just adds a little bit of light around it, which is really cool. So yeah, so that was one of the new things, Ico. So yeah. So that's all right. All right, so that's going to go that way. Now, I suppose I should actually have a way into this building. I'm just setting up a big freaking wall here, you know. Okay, you know, I want to do a little bit of something here too. Ooh, let's get some moss. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some moss. And now this is super cool. Let me get more moss. Moss. Some moss carpet. So I'm going to take some moss here. Now, one of the cool things you can do with moss is if you hit it with bone meal, it will turn a lot of the stone around it into moss. Oh yes, tab complete is in fact a thing, which is nice. I like tab complete. But then there are times like, do I really care enough to mess with this? Not right now. Okay, so what's cool is now you can get this in, and let's see. Where did I put the sea lantern? There we go. Oh, okay, so it's effect. Give me night vision. Okay, a bunch of, oh yeah, forever. Yeah, amplifier. All right, so there's true, but haha. And there's false. But of course I still have the potion on, so won't matter. Okay, cool. All right, so anyway, what's cool is you can come in now with the do I want to do? Yeah, that's fine. We'll do it right there. Slap some glowstone, and they added the moss carpet here. That actually works out pretty well with the grass as well. So you can get some really nice looking look. I don't know. Mojang likes to change things. It's their jam. Now, I know they changed some things to make it a little bit more consistent. And as a programmer, I can certainly appreciate that. All right, so I'm just going to run some moss all the way around here. Well, that's not how that was supposed to go. No, you come out of there. That's right. They did change the height limit, which I'm super excited about. In fact, I am, where am I at right now? I'm at minus 47 right now. And, yeah, what did they change it to? It's like 300 something. 256 plus 64, which, yeah, so whatever that ends up being. So, you know what I might do? Well, for now, I'm going to leave it. And actually, what I want to do is... Oh, you know what? Forget this. Milk. I'm just going to drink milk because it does a body good. Okay, cool. True. False. Well. Oh, it's probably the intensity is, what is that? I don't know. I don't know. At least I can drink milk and get rid of it if I want to see what this looks like in the dark. But see, we get this nice little light going. I'm going to add some more light around here. Okay, 375. Gotcha. Nice. Okay, so I'm going to be doing that, but I like some of this glow up here with the with that. Though honestly, I think that might be a little dark. So I'm leaving the night vision off for just a moment so I can see what this looks like. Let's take out the magma blocks and let's just replace this with lava. Right? Seems like a reasonable thing to do to me. Let's just take this, put a little lava in, and see how it goes. All right, so right about... Oh, you know what would be really cool would be to not waterlog the thing. So I'm just going to temporarily set that there. Okay. Do I have my brightness up in my video settings? Probably not. What do I have here? I haven't done a lot here. Oh, brightness is moody. Yeah. So right now the brightness is, this is I think the default. I could turn it up, but I kind of like the moodiness right now too. So yeah, see that's going to be a little bit nicer, I think. Just take okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'll replace the magma blocks with the lava. It puts out just enough extra light that just makes this look good. So we'll go with it. Oh yeah, I could kill that. Yeah, it's not ideal. And I could kill all the bats. I don't care that much. The bats don't bother me. Whoa. Whoa. I'm now stuck in the hole. Okay. Alright, so just throw that down there. Drop some. Oh, okay. It's getting there. It's falling slowly. Yeah. I mean, I could turn the settings up a little bit. Yeah, that's a little bit better. I mean, I don't know that it needs to be bright because I kind of like the dark here as I'm playing with it. Okay, so dig my way through here so I can get to the magma block. Okay. Alrighty, so all of that goes away. And did I make sure I didn't do anything really silly here? Okay. Yeah, World Edit is awesome. I don't know if they've ported World Edit to the Snapshot yet. I do have it when I do play in creative. I do have a creative world I've been working on from time to time. I've got World Edit there and a number of other things, but for the Snapshot, I'm not too worried about it. That's true. I can use Fabric. I did see Fabric updated to support this release this afternoon, I think. So, yeah. I just saw them. They released the beta. I was in the Moss Discord. And they had just announced a beta release, which is nice. But, yeah. But I'm not worried about it right now just because I'm just playing around. I want to play with some of the blocks. I'm not here because I'm going to be permanent in this creative world. I just thought, you know what? This deep slate just looks cool. Oops. See, look how cool the deep slate is. Ooh, it is so cool. Okay. But it's got a cool texture. I really like this tiled look here too, which is why I used it for the towers. All right, now I need a little bit of something back here behind the arch, I think. Now, what would be good back there behind the arch? You know, a little bit of something. Let's see. Now, what I could do, right, is oops, tough is spelled this way, right? I could take some of this. I could also use, ooh, you know what? At least I use the tags right. Yeah. Let's take some of the smooth basalt, which I actually happen to have already, so. Yeah, I said I don't mess around with it too much, but I have some. All right, let's just run a little bit of this across this way. Now, the problem with the tough, or with the smooth basalt, or the basalt in general, is it doesn't... Oh, everyone uses the creative tag when they're playing survival? Oh, yeah. Well, I typically have the survival tag, because I usually play in survival. So, yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, the basalt doesn't have a stairs variety, so maybe I don't want to do that. I do want a little bit of something here, though. All right, it's going to take that out. I'm going to do some cool stuff with basalt, but this is not working. All right, so let's try a little bit of something else. I love it when people get confused when you post a title. Yeah. All right, so let's... I do want something back there. I just don't know what. Because I think I want to... something with a stairs variant. Because it has color to it. Yeah. All right, let's take a look at what we've got stairs-wise. Now, I could throw in some copper. I've already got the regular copper. I could put in... like the oxidized stairs. I could come in with black stone. That might be an interesting contrast. It's a little bit darker. Let's play with the black stone here, actually. Yeah, doesn't matter. And I do already have the slabs. Cool. Because I thought about doing that earlier. Ha 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 hee hee. You're coming to take me away, ho ho hee hee. Let's see. So I think let's just throw that there for a minute. Yeah, the nether brick could be good. See, now this is the problem I've got here. Okay, right, because I can come up here with the slabs. Let's just slab up this way and just see how this goes, right? I come in here with the slabs. And that's sort of okay. Go and take that out. I might want to hit that with a stair. It almost seems a little dark. All right, Stardust. You said nether brick. Let's give that a shot. What do you think? The red or the plain? I don't need that anymore. Yeah, gilded blackstone would be all sorts of cool too. You're absolutely right about that. Oh, I need some slabs. I don't know why I've got Peter and the Wolf in my head, but apparently I do. All right. Let's move the mouse pointer out of the way. All right. Yeah, you're right. The red would be too much. The regular nether brick gives a little bit of nice contrast here. In fact, what I might do is see if what if I replace this with with nether brick facing the right way. Okay, just okay. Now I'm going to be covering up, putting another something up here. I don't know. Yeah, the red's not too bad, actually. I can be down for that. All right. Okay, so just we'll just slide this under here. And what I want to do is get my head stuck on all of the blocks, because that's just how this works. Okay, that's good. Okay, so if you're down here on the ground, it's not bad. I feel like I need to fill in a little bit just in and around all of this stuff, but not too bad at all. All right, so let's see. So do that this way, and let's bring the slabs over. I know I'm so bad about middle clicking to select existing blocks, but okay. Yeah, see, that's not too bad. And I'm full dark mode. I don't have any special powers right now. Okay. I can go with that. I do like the glow lichen on the amethyst. Now, I probably have enough light from the lava as it pours down. But it provides it provides some nice texture too. And it also, the amethyst is great, but it is a little strong. And putting the lichen over it sort of mellows that out a little bit. Now, I put in that glass because I was originally thinking I was going to put lava back behind it. Maybe I want to put something else there instead of the glass. All right, let's take a look at what we've got. Stop. Buttons are hard. All right, so what that would be an interesting idea. Flowering azalea leaves going all the way down. Right, I could put mushroom blocks. That would be an interesting thing. Might be a little much, though. The terracotta is probably a little much. The coral would die. Okay, so I could use crimson. That might be a little too busy, though. The glass, yeah, the glass is okay. Now, maybe the problem is just I don't have anything behind it. Right? I mean, obviously, there's nothing here. You said nether brick fence, but what if I were to come back here and use... Since I'm playing with it, let's see. What if I were to do deep slate walls, like one of these numbers here, and put that behind the glass? Not the tiled, because that's going to blend in too much with what I've got going on. But what if I were to come in maybe with the brick? Or just the... Actually, maybe just the polished. Okay, because I've already thought of this, apparently. Let's just put in the polished. Okay, now, the cool thing about the polished is it's smooth, right? Now, I feel like I need a little something here, so maybe let's continue the slate. The tiled slate. And let's go and just bring this down this way. I just want to, I want to solidify this wall. Okay. Now that's kind of cool, actually. What if I were to continue this wall inside here? Oops. Not you. You do not belong. You are full of the not belonging. Yes, the belonging you do not do. Nope. Okay. Ooh. Now that's kind of fun. Now I might take out the lava cauldron underneath that, but let's replace that stair. Take that out. Now look at that. That is kind of fun. I like that. The glass gives it a nice, some nice color. Get a little bit of texture from the tiled behind it and a little bit from the polished. But otherwise, it's relatively smooth. Now, what I could do, we're going to try it on the other side, but let's maybe take some blackstone. Let's take the polished blackstone wall. Okay. And let's use that instead. Let's just see if maybe, because the polished blackstone is a little bit smoother, it's also a little bit darker. So the deep slate is a little bit more gray. And the blackstone, okay, admittedly, it's not black. It's black and sort of purplish. That might be okay, though. I think just as I'm looking at it, I think the slate might be the way to go, just because the color matches a little bit better. Okay, so let's swing around this way. All right, so what do you think? So that's with blackstone, the blackstone with the slate, and here it is with these polished deep slates. Now, I could replace that back block with blackstone. Let's get rid of the copper for a minute. And let's actually, I guess I can get rid of all this glass too. I had an idea. Eventually, it didn't happen. But let's see. Let's take some polished blackstone. Okay. Let's replace this slate with the polished blackstone. Okay, and I just want to see if perhaps this might be a thing, right? Sure, maybe. All right, not entirely sure. You like the blackstone better? Yeah, it does add a little bit of depth. Let's go with that. I said it's really easy for me. In fact, I'm going to take that side out too, to make everything look flat. I was mentioning earlier in the stream, watching, was it BOO? And he was showing off one of his builds over on Hermitcraft, and he was talking about how much depth he had to design his wall. It's like, this is 4 blocks deep. It's like, okay, I mean, it's really hard for me to do that type of thing. It's like, oh well, there's a block here. Couple blocks. Start getting 4 or 5 deep. That's just craziness. Okay, and B-Dubs is an amazing builder, so it's one of the things. I watch a number of the hermits, and some of them I watch because they themselves are fun. But I've been watching them, trying to pick up some build tips almost. B-Dubs is fabulous. False is, they're all good. But yeah, you're right, Stardust. That adds some nice depth to it. But yeah, just the difference. Yeah, just build a castle wall 5 blocks thick. That's right. Well, it's it's fun when I let's light this cave up here for a minute, right? So I played around in Spectator so I could find this large cave. Now, And it's definitely a big cave. And I think what I'm going to do... So I think I might add a 4th pillar over here somewhere. Probably about the same width apart. Mirror this amethyst nonsense over there. Right? Just spread that out that way. And then make this, you know, some form of main entrance, right? Because that's fun. Right? And I like the moss. That's all sorts of cool. All right. Well, I can do that. Oh, I'm just really jiving on the lichen covered amethyst. It pains me somewhat that I will never be able to use that in creative, or in survival. Excuse me. Got the hiccups there too. Double skews. But you know, it's a thing. Okay, so yeah, that's right. Pour some lava in. I like that I can do that. And now where's my glass? Did I put it right in the right? Yes, I did. All right. Cool. Okay, so bring this up this way. All right. One of the things I really like is the dark slate ores, right? You can see here's dark slate redstone ore. This is your regular stone redstone ore. Same type of thing. Here's your stone lapis. But then you get the dark slate lapis. It's just looks cool. It's one of the things I like about this little random wheel that lives here now. Is the texture there. Okay, so anyway, as I was happily working, let's go and bring this up this way. Okay. All right, so let's see. So I'm going to have to do a little bit of terraforming here, but it's not a big deal. Okay. This is where I would really like the copy and paste from World Edit. I'm really bad at using World Edit, but, you know, it's definitely a thing I've used on occasion. All right, so now I need a copper of things. That's right, I said it. I need a copper of things because I am, in fact, a father. Dad jokes will live here. Or, you know, something. Yeah, get into a multiplayer creative world. Yeah, it can be fun. Yeah. All right, so that's going to go there. Yeah, I just one of the drawbacks I have because I play so much survival is I don't play with as many of the blocks as I could just because I just don't have the... Because I just don't have them, so I don't pay that much attention to them. But it is fun once in a while just to drop into creative and do stuff. Yeah. Oh, well, see, that's why. I mean, I was looking at. Well, what was it? A couple of days ago, maybe? Last week, they dropped the. They called it Grimstone at the time, but it was the Dark Slate, right? And I thought, okay, this looks cool. I'm already obsessed with Blackstone. It's, I really have to work hard now to not turn everything into a Blackstone build of darkness and evil and sinisterness. But, oh, it's, so having another block that lets me go with sort of a darker color without getting all the way into the black, I'm really, really down for. Okay, so this is just, that's a reasonable temp block, even if it does in fact become permanent at some point. The black stone is soul sand. Ooh, that would be fun. That would be all sorts of fun. You know what? Stardust, you're in my Discord, I think. You can just drop it in the Minecraft channel there. That's so musical. Okay. Oh, you know what would be really fun? Yeah, no worries. I'm really curious. I'm taking a moment for science. I'm gonna throw some amethyst here. It's got all the tinkly as you walk across it. Let's throw a little moss down. Oh, it's still tinkly. Nice. I may have to play with that. Maybe not with the moss, but with carpet. Oh, you're building it for a YouTube community. Nice. Nice. That would be awesome. Yeah, Stardust, send me all that fun stuff. We're dropping in the Discord, as I said. It would be fun. Okay, so fill that out. Grab the glass, which will come back up this way. Oh, I need to get the lichen on the amethyst. But we'll get there. Yeah, you can see the difference right there's the amethyst, just plain, which is sparkly and cool. But there's with the lichen, and the lichen, it tones down the purple just a little bit, so it's not quite as aggressive, and it blends in with the copper a little bit better. All right, so just gonna throw the moss in. That's one of the fun things too, is if you bone meal the moss when it's near stone, it'll convert the stone to moss, which is sort of an interesting thing. Can make that a lot easier to farm. I think Ilmango did a video about that at one point, is just building a moss farm. Because, you know, that's what Ilmango does. He builds moss things. Or builds moss things. Builds farms to automate all the things. I like redstone and stuff, but I just don't feel like taking the time to get that crazy with all of it. And to tell you the truth, I had to really fight with myself. I went through a phase there for a little while where I was that's the wrong block. I was automating all the things. I was all about farms, and I was not doing anything in the creative sense. It wasn't great. I had to stop and make myself do some other stuff. It was a good thing, though. I liked playing with the redstone. That was nice, but suddenly it was all about the farms and not about the creative, and that got to be a little bit, just a little bit wrong for me. So I needed to force myself out of that. Okay. Yeah, so I'll end up cleaning all this stuff out, and it'll be good. Alright, so now what I need to do is let's grab the black stone. Okay, now This comes up this way. Right? Wrong. Right. No, my tower is... Is my tower off? I don't know. I thought... No, tower's fine. Okay. I'll go ahead and get this stuff in first, and then I'll get the rest of the tower built up. Alright, and then it's around with the copper, right? Yeah, it's right next to the copper. Cool. I can, in fact, remember things. I know, it's weird, but it happens. I'm not so old that I forget everything, just many things. Not that it made a lot of difference when I was younger, because I have forgotten some very important things from time to time, but, yeah. I felt bad about it later, when I actually found out that I had forgotten really important things, like, oh, forgot to pick up my daughters, I feel bad about that now. I felt bad about it when I was told I'd forgotten, but... Okay, so that's going to go there. There. Oops. There. Okay, so that's going to go that way. Okay. Yeah, the copper is just adding some nice, nice color to it. Man, it feels like I had something just irritating my throat. I'm just about out of water, which is seriously inconvenient. So, okay. All right, so let's get these tiles in here. I do like the new azalea bushes, though. I think they look good, so I'm gonna have to throw those out in a few places here. I don't know if I'm gonna mess too much with the dripstone leaves, but they look cool. I certainly could. All right, so let's come out here. Do I have some regular slate? I do. Cool. I just want to put the deep slate under here. Okay, now I'll end up with some other stuff going on, but yeah. All right, so this is gonna come this way. This is the scary drop down and pour lava on yourself hole. Okay, which is always good. It's nice to have a scary pour lava down on yourself hole. Okay. Suppose. Okay, so this is going to just slide in this way. Get the fancy in over here. Okay, so... Oh, that bat is going to be in a bad way if it stays trapped in there. Part of me wants to trap the bat in there because I'm a mean person who wants to set bats on fire. But I think maybe since it escaped, you know, it's okay. You know, just, it's fine. It's fine. All sorts of not dead bats, you know. See how nice I'm being, not setting bats on fire? All right, so I think that's all the way up that way, and that's that way. Cool. Let's tear this open for a minute. Cool. All right, so just so I have something to target there. All right. Cool. All right, so that lava is going to pour down that way. And down it goes. Let's see. So I need to get some of the copper here, and I need one more type of block that I do not have. Oh, I had a laugh at my cat this afternoon. So we made turkey, which we do on occasion. I know it. I sometimes feel a little self-conscious about the turkey. It's like, you know, I feel like a big turkey sometimes. Is that? But anyway, so we were making up some turkey, and my cat was sitting there just bugging the heck out of us. Like, so you know, I'm hungry and I want food. Why are you not feeding me? And we showed him, look, you've got all this wet food still in your bowl. Why don't you eat it? And he just looked at us. No, no, he says, I'm hungry. Feed me. It's like, dude, cat, you've already got food. What's your problem here? And he just kept bugging us and kept bugging us until the turkey was done. And as usual, we give him a little bit of the turkey because we spoil our cat something fierce. And at that point, he was the happiest cat I have seen in moments. Oh yeah, he was thrilled. Okay, so that's going there. So that was his whole problem, is that he wanted turkey and we didn't give it to him. Okay, and then basically just slabs all the way up. Cool. But once he got his turkey, man, that was a happy cat. So, all right, so just bring this across this way. All right. Now I need to bring this up. So it comes up above the, you know, up above that. And the amethyst. Got some glow lichen, right? All right. And now we'll just slide this in. Just to cover up the rest of that. Cool. Now, did I match that? I think I did. Okay. Now I need to do that over here as well, but... Oh, I was playing with... Yeah, that's right. I was looking at doing the Nether Brick all the way around. Which means I may want to change these... the copper that's in the middle. I put that there because it was... because of the contrast with the rest of the blocks. I might want to change that out for maybe the oxidized copper. But okay, so let's go ahead and just bring this around this way. Oops, did I forget something? I did. Great. And that goes there. Cool. All right. So we've got some stuff. Now, other than this being all up here, where it's visible and such. I mean, I can certainly cover this, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, other than, hey, guess what? Slabs. Of course, that slab doesn't have to be there, right? Because you can see the bottom. I just need to take... That was just there so I could place the rest of the stuff. All right, well, that's fine. I guess out it comes. Okay, so I'm going to have to clean out some more of this. But for now, that's there. So I've got a fairly nice entryway, really. So let's see if I can... Is there a... clear. For me, Night vision. Boom. Okay. Haha. Look, he can be taught. Okay. So that looks fairly nice. Now, I'll make this the entryway, surprisingly enough. Yeah, see, I like this effect. The redstone has a little bit of glow, but I like, because I've put the lichen back behind it. In fact, I could actually just probably put it on the wall itself. It just puts a little bit of light around it to give it a little emphasis, which is kind of nice. I've had a number of builds where I might have maybe put glowstone or end rods or something behind it to light up behind it, but that gets really bright. This gives a nice little this little extra, just little light emphasis and stuff. Okay. The entryway needs a grander, more majestic arch. Like, instead of replacing this copper. Yeah. Yeah, it does. In fact, I feel like I need a little bit of something moving in this way too. So let's give myself some night vision. And itchy nose. See, what I might do, take out some of this, is I may want to throw up another column. It's one of those times that, give myself a ridiculously efficient pick. And turn this into a sort of a wider hallway. Now this is where I would put down some amethyst, cover it with some carpet, and so you walk in and it gives all that sort of tinkling effect. Right? And that could be all sorts of fun. Right? So that when you walk in, it's like, oh, I'm going to walk into this majestic castle, and you get tinkle, 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 tinkle. Right. All right, so let's see what else we got here. So more majestic arch, huh? Yeah, you're right. It's too the same. Okay. All right, so let's pull that down. Now, what I could do... All right, let's go boring for a minute, okay? That's a little too weird, but okay. All right, so let's go boring, and I'm just going to do this sort of simple, tall, but... Okay, well, that's fine. Tall, but their arch, okay? And this will go kind of like this. And if I come up this way... All right, and I've got ideas, and sometimes I actually implement them. Let's go get the stairs in. Now, I kind of feel like I'm going to need a little bit of a thicker thing here, or perhaps take that. Yeah, that's better. Okay, put that in there. Now, let's see. I'm going to put that there, and then I want to take... oops, looking the wrong thing. Let's get ourselves a lightning rod. And I may want to grab some end rods too, but let's start with the lightning rod. Okay, now the problem with the lightning rod is it only goes in one direction. And it also is slab there. It also doesn't add any light, right? Which is okay. Just as I just need a little bit of light behind this. Now, what I could do is maybe not the stairs. Let's try the Lichen, right? Remember what I said about throwing some emphasis and stuff behind it? That gives that a little bit of light, at least so it's visible, right? So here you are, you're in the dark. I am in the dark. You can kind of look up and see that, which isn't bad. But I might want to do a little bit more, I don't know, something. Okay, this one comes up too high. Okay, now it's the fire is just spreading everywhere. I'm sorry, fire, you're in the way. Okay, but that was in fact the source block, so should probably put it back. Okay. All right, so let's just for now I'm just going to do that, but I kind of feel like that should be there should be a little bit more to it. I don't know quite what, but for now we'll just go there. Okay, so what I'm doing. Darn it. Well, that was wrong. Okay. All right, put the fence back. Okay, so that goes there and there. And there. I would say it's not super detailed here, and I'm not sure how much I actually need it to be super detailed. But it's just a little bit of a something there. Now, I could throw some other blocks. I could make those a little taller. Okay. Problem is, I built this into the hillside, and I might have built it too deep into the hillside. Which certainly happens a lot. Okay, that might not be bad. Now, the lightning rod isn't going to fit there, but if I throw that, I might have to thicken this up. Okay, but right, I might have to come in here with the slabs. Okay, and just throw some slabs in there, which is fine. Actually, I like that. It gives it a little bit extra, little extra heft. Okay, these were a little thin, I think. Okay, and then I need to do the same thing on this guy. Okay, so get the slabs in place, get this in place. So, yeah. Okay, and then, oops, come on. I will remember the keys. I will. At one point, I will remember what they are, and great. Okay. That is definitely more majestic. This is seriously looking gothic, except it's really bright colors. Right? You look at, oh, this is Gothic Cathedral. I've got some black, but look, I've got purple and reds and green. But when compared to the rest of the darkness here, right? Here we are, we're in the deep cave. Need to put a little something back behind that too. But I'm back here in this deep cave where color is rare, right? What do you have? You've got the slate, you've got some tuff, you know, maybe a little lichen and some ore sticking out here in these places, right? So it would be the height of luxury to have this color. And copper, you can't mine down here. You have to go up to the levels at least above 0. All right, so let's go ahead and put that in. Now, I want to put a little something back behind this. Okay, because honestly, it just needs a little something. Now, I could come in with Amethyst. That would be fine. What if I were to do... maybe not the copper. I've got I've got lots of copper, and it might be too much. Okay. So let's take a look. What if I were to put in maybe some Lapis? That would be an interesting option. Let's just throw that in there. All right, let's see what else might we try. I think the warp stem, I don't think that's dark enough. So, you know, I've got wool. Concrete would be a little plain. Diamonds, it's too light. It's too light a color. Blue ice is a fun color to use, but like I said, I think even the warped warts, it's too light. I think it needs a little bit darker. Now, I could do tube coral, but I'd have to keep it wet, which there are ways of dealing with that. But for now, let's just try the lapis. I'm going to grab it, but I could also maybe use crying obsidian, but I think the crying obsidian would be too dark. All right, so let's get back here with the lapis. Okay, now the Bronco fan in me is really liking this color combination. For those of you who also happen to root for teams like, I don't know, Clemson, this is also not a bad color. I'm just going to run the bricks over here for the moment, but now let's do upside down that way. And then I want to take those out, and let's do, first off, let's run some more of this lapis across here. All right. And let's do some slabs across this way. And then I want to do, I'm not entirely sure I like that slab there, but all right. It's actually not bad at all, honestly. That is not, that actually, that looks really good, in fact. I think I want to bring a little bit of shape here, bring it down this way a little bit. But that looks really nice. I am all about that. Okay, now, I don't know that it's going to, I'm not sure if it's going to look good here. I'm gonna throw a little bit of this lichen. Oh, that's a slab. I can't put it on a slab. I'm gonna put a little bit of the lichen on the side. Let's remove my night vision. Right, so You can kind of see the lichen, but it adds that little extra highlight to the blue. So the blue doesn't disappear simply because this is here. What if I were... Now I can run the lichen all the way across. Doesn't make a whole lot of difference. But, oh, hey, Sushi. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for that raid. You are awesome and amazing. What have you been up to today? What were you streaming? What were you up to? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I like it. I like it. And the lichen is just subtle enough. It doesn't really detract from the copper, but it lights up that blue. Hey, Toasty. How's it going? And Cracked. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, I like it. I like what that's doing. Hey, Mad Cow. Hello, hello. Oh, yes, I like it. This is... So sitting back here, even in the dark, this is one of the things. I'm loving this lichen, okay? I am super psyched about this, right? Right, just from this... Just providing a little extra highlight, like from this wheel. So you can... Oh, the Xbox servers are back. Nice. Yeah. So yeah, so that just slides right in there. Yeah, I like it. I like it. So what do I build? I don't know. Also, Cracked, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Oh, you said hi in your own chat. Well, hello again. Yeah, so what I'm building, I guess it's a castle. It's an underground castle thing. I'm just playing around in the snapshot. I'm just playing with the new blocks. Just to see what they're like, man. This is the first time I've really been in the snapshot at all. So, but I like this. If I bring I'm liking a lot of the blocks, right? So, for example, the lichen, the glow lichen, I knew I would like. I am thrilled with, right? Check this out, right? So I've put a little bit of this lichen here. Let me take it off so you can see what this does, right? You take that off, and sure, there's some light here from the lava, but you take some of this glow lichen, slap this in here, and it gives a little bit of light around that. So how do I even do which? I'm sorry. Yeah, how do I do that? I'm not entirely sure what you're asking about. But yeah, oh, it is super pretty. And if I bring this copper, let's see. I think what I want to do is let's bring the copper. Oh yeah, hey, that's fine. I'll worry about that in a minute. Oh, the 117 thing. So what I did is I just downloaded the snapshot. When you go into your Minecraft launcher, it has an option to do the snapshot. I actually use what do I use here? What is this? Multi-MC, so I could so it's easier to manage a bunch of different things. So yeah, and I'm on PC. This is Java edition, so okay. So what I'm going to do is, so I think I'll throw some slabs and stuff there, but let's yeah, maybe I'll just run some slabs or run the stairs across this way. Okay, like that. And then I can run the slabs under here. Ah, yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, this is Java, so got a few more options. All right, so I'm going to worry about these corners in a minute, okay? But first, let's bring these across this way. Right, and the whole point of that is just to drop a little bit of that blue there. Now this is not going to work because that's wrong. Now I could put a slab there. Okay. So I basically have that stripe, but I'm not sold on that. What if I were to come in here like this? Go ahead. See, that's not too bad. It's not too bad. Now I can't put, oh, I can't put it there. Great. Okay, yeah, because that's upside down. No, perfect.
It makes sense.
Okay, so,
what do we do?
Okay, so that's going to go this way. I'm liking this. I could throw some copper in there. It's not too bad. I don't know if I want to bring this up any. Oops. Well, I could do that. Oops, I took out my lichen. I could even throw a little lichen up there. That's not too bad. And if I throw a couple of, oops. Why is that? Oh no, because those are slabs, of course. Yes, of course. So if I do it that way, yeah. Yeah. So that's fun. There we go. All right, that does look cool. Even in the dark. So I'm going to have to do a little bit of extra light around here. Right, so what I can do, let's just go ahead and pull this out for a minute. So what I can do is I can take this lichen, right? Is that the same height? No, this one's a little bit lower. There we go. Hey, no problem, man. Enjoy your dinner, and hope you have a great rest of your day. Okay, yeah, so I can just slop in here like this. Throw some lichen behind. It gives a little extra light. And I may do some extra, but for now, that is not bad. All right, so let's go ahead and turn on night vision so I can actually see what's going on here. But, yeah, I like what this is doing. Okay, it looks even better when the lights are on, but clear that. And yeah, so you just get a little bit of highlight, right? The lichen just gives you some highlights around the outside, and it's wonderful. In fact, I could even... I might have to do here. Yeah, I have to play with that some, just to see, because I've got all of this extra rock here, which of course you can't see anymore. There we go. Got all this extra rock I want to take out and do some stuff with. But yeah, I like what this is doing. This is good. And in fact, if I come over here with this copper, bring this down this way with the slabs, just to continue the arch down just a little bit, even on these little towers. Oh yeah, the snitch voice. Yeah, sorry, I was my bot's chat view doesn't show the
Yes, the snitch voice.
Sure, I will allow that because that's all right.
He's okay.
Yeah, it's depending on how you think about it, it's either Stitch from Lilo and Stitch,
or it's me, girl. This girl's precious. He wants his precious, and I likes it.
Yeah, so that's pretty good. Now the problem I've got is right here. Let's go ahead and just take a little copper. I'm just going to throw a little copper right in there. Okay, just to cap off the top of these towers, or these these gaps here like this. I think that's good. Yeah. Is that the right height? Something like one of those. One of these things is not like the other. And I'm not sure which. Yeah, so copper is definitely one of the blocks in the new update. Okay. It is the lower one. Good deal. And copper has a fun property, right? So when you mine it, when you first craft it, you get this orange color. Okay. Over time, and there are a number of videos that show this, the copper will fade. So let me bring this up here. Right. So you start at the regular copper color, this sort of orange, and then it starts to turn green, and then turns more green, and then turns completely green. Which is what copper does. When it's exposed to oxygen, it oxidizes. Right? The Statue of Liberty is green because it's made of copper and it's old. When it was first built, it was orange. And it just turned green over time. You can stop that using beeswax. You can craft these copper blocks with beeswax, and you get waxed copper stuff, and it will stay at this level, whatever it's at, forever. So yeah, it's a really cool thing. As a builder, yeah, they showed it at when they were announcing the Caves and Cliffs updates. Mojang was, they described that. As a builder, when I pick a color, I want it to stay that color, right? So having the waxed option so that I can say, all right, this is orange and it will stay orange. Or I can throw one of these like exposed copper blocks, right? Yeah, exactly like the Statue of Liberty. Yep, it's green because the thing's made of copper, right? And it just oxidized and it turns copper. Okay. Oh, it is also getting close to time for me to be stopping here. Get that Lichen back. All right, so this isn't a bad starting spot. I may have to come back here a little bit. Yeah. This is nice. One of the things that they're doing too, you'll notice the diamond here looks a little different. As the thing gets darker, or as you come down to the sub levels, I'm at minus 30 right now. The ore blocks end up encased in this deep slate rather than stone, so it looks kind of nice. Nice ad happening, huh? Okay. Well, ads are good, but I don't think I hit it. I might have hit it. I might have tapped my phone. I have an ad button on my phone, which if you're watching the ad, you're not hearing this. But I might have accidentally bumped the start ad button. Okay. But thank you for supporting the channel anyway. All right, so I like this. This is good. I am hitting that time where actually I really do need to be stopping. But I like this, and I love this lapis back behind the copper. Again, the Broncos fan in me is really loving that. It also kind of looks like a Space Invader. But, I can go with that too. All right, so I'll just get rid of that. Nice. So I'll have to take a couple of screenshots, but I'm liking where this is going. And you're welcome. Well, thank you again very much for watching the ad. Again, I may have accidentally started it on my own, or Twitch might have triggered it. I don't know. But as I said, I think I might have bumped my phone, and I have a start ads button right there on my phone. So okay. Nice. But yeah, this is cool. And when you pop this up, and there it is at night, And I need to do a little bit of some more lighting. I need to do some other stuff, but you can even see up there, up at the top. So just putting a little bit of the lichen behind it gives it just a little bit of light, just enough that you can still see it in the dark. And it gives that little extra definition. I am loving it. Man, I am going to be farming glow lichen like there is no tomorrow. When it shows up on my server, I am going to be playing with that. It is nice. I am happy. All right. Cool. But yeah, this is looking good. This is looking really good. All right. I got to stop. I've got to go do some other family stuff about now. So meanwhile, the bats are going to flutter around. So, oh man. So this is looking good. Man, I'm thrilled. This is one of the reasons I wanted to sit down now that they've added more of these blocks in and just play with some of the blocks. So I'll probably play with more of this next week. Maybe next Thursday. Maybe I'll just do Thursday. It'll be my snapshot streams for a couple of weeks just to play with this stuff. But this is really cool. My next stream is going to be Saturday at 7:30 in the morning. For those of you who like to get up and watch stuff on Saturday morning, I'll be back in Survival, a Mandolin server. So that's going to be super awesome. Working on, I've got this nice garden path thing I'm working on. So that'll be all sorts of exciting. Yeah, so that should be just about it. Oh, I should probably roll credits because I always forget to do that. But I definitely want to thank, so that is Mountain Standard Time. So it's currently 8 p.m. Mountain Time for those of you who need to adjust your sundials. So give a shout out to the new followers and Sushi for the raid. You all are super awesome and amazing. So yes, 7:30 a.m. Mountain Time. That makes it 9:30 Eastern. And yeah, so it is currently 8 p.m. Mountain Time. Again, if you need to adjust your sundials and get all of that going. So that is super awesome. All right, and let's see who's around that would be fun to raid and is doing some fun stuff. You know, we might be good. Let's see what Kendrasite is up to. Kendrasite's a fun, another family-friendly streamer, plays a lot of Minecraft, mostly Minecraft, in fact. And looks like he's working on some of his other fun stuff. So cool. Yeah, so we'll go raid Kendrasite. He is all sorts of fun and amazing as well. So definitely keep the love and going because he is awesome. Let's go ahead and hit the raid button because, hey, that's a thing that has to happen too. And hopefully I'll see y'all Saturday. If not, well, you can see my schedule down below. You can, of course, follow me on the socials as well. So until next time, be excellent to each other. And this is Music for Gaming signing off.